Okay, I'm going to be doing a video of my new controllers, and this is one of the first ones I did. I kind of messed up the holes, and I also put the holes in the sensor in the wrong place, so I'm going to use this one here on my Canadian solar panels. And without saying anything, if you take a look around, it's getting done for obvious reasons. So I'm going to go up on the ladder and show you what I did. I'll be back. Okay, so here's the LED section. Now obviously you can see where I screwed up. These are supposed to be over here, and these LEDs are supposed to be up here. And then this is supposed to be up here on the solar panel like that. And when you put them in that configuration, I'm balancing on the ladder. If this is a little shaky, that's why this is happening. These little templates, they made up to the back of that, and if you put these on the solar panel, you just drill your holes in and you're good to go. You just got to make sure you don't go through your glass, obviously, so keep them down low. Now in my case, as I've said, I screwed this one up. So I just drilled 2 holes in the middle, and then I drilled 2 more holes up here. Hope I'm catching this. I'm on a ladder with a tripod. Not a very good thing to do. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, there's my progress so far. I've got them up. That's what they look like on the panel. I'm going up the ladder. I'm trying to keep this in focus, which is pretty hard to do. And then you just obviously screw these into the panel. I'll come back after I get this. Okay, now to top this off, so to speak, on my LED sensor that I drilled the holes in the wrong places. Obviously, it should go through this mount here, would be up on the sides. But anyway, this is where the cover goes and seals the water out. Alright, be back in a minute and we'll move on to the next part. Okay, I've got this about 90% installed. I just screwed this into the front of this box cover here. Brought my wires in. Green is the ground, which is this bus here. Hot bus is here. That's just a big ground bus I bought at Home Depot for like $8, and I cut like 3 sections and made hot and ground buses out of it. Just screwed it into the plastic. So I got my ground wire here, got my hot wire here. I got a 7.5 amp fuse that these come with, and I tested these actuators today at 12 volts, and they only use 1.5 amps. And I've got a booster, DC to DC booster I can put in these, which will take 12 volts in and put 24 out. And they'll still use 1.5 at 12, but they'll only use 0.75 at 24 out if you need it. So inside here also is the relays that a lot of the actuators need, because they don't have, the circuit board doesn't have enough power. So you need to have these relays. Now, I don't need the relays anymore because this one has the relays inside. However, I've got my 12 volt power coming in here. Again, positive, negative. And I got these wires connected twice. And what these relays now do is when they got a control signal from here, watch, when I turn this on, if it's hooked up right, it should go to the west. That's where the sun is. Here we go. Yeah, there it goes. So the power is coming through M1, M2, and it also controls that tracker over there. So one sensor controls trackers. And of course, it's not looking at the sun now, so I'm going to get it over there. So we just flip this to manual. This is already telling me I've got my wires hooked up wrong. It's right now. No, yeah. It's right now it's going to the east. It's going to the west, but the bulb says east. So I need to switch those around. So if I put it on automatic. Yep, that's exactly what the deal is. Okay, so to fix that, I'm going to get my hand out of the camera strap here. Just come in here and take this M1 and take it off this relay board. Take the red one off the relay board. The red one on this pin. And put this one on that one. And then I should turn it on automatic. And there it goes to the west. And that one's going to the west also. So that's a 2-for-1 deal. That's it. It's just that simple. And then tomorrow I'll come out here and tighten these wires up, wrap them up. So once again, I'm failing rapidly. But anyway, that's how you put one of these in. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And if you get yourself a set of relays, you can control 2, 3, 4 trackers. It really doesn't matter, up to about 5 amps. Probably about 3 of them safely you can do. And that's how it's done. And again, I'm not walking into anything. That's the little eye in the sky. Okay, I'm going to show you this all buttoned up in a minute. Okay, so there it is, installed. I've sealed it. Put some black silicone sealant, adhesive in all these holes. And if you don't do that, you get these little green frogs that live in there and short things out, lizards and all kinds of good stuff. And now we're going to test the manual part. In the middle, with no light LEDs on, is off, and then over is manual. That's going back to the east. This is that guy over there. They're tied together as I showed you. Now I'm going to make it go back to the west. Or just slip it back to automatic. There it goes. And that one's following its buddy. So it's 2 trackers, 1 sensor. Okay, that's it. Happy trails.